So for questions 9 and 10, we're going to use this sequence here. And what we have is a sequence that starts with -1, and then we want to find the second, third, and fourth value in our sequence. So we know that this is the first sequence because there's the first number in the sequence because there's a 1. Okay? If we have a 2, that's the second number in the sequence. A 3 and a 4 would be your fourth number. Okay, so if I had the numbers like, let's just think of even numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8. This would be my f of 1, my f of 2, f of 3, f of 4, just because of where they're placed in the sequence. Okay? All right. So f of 1 is -1, so that's my first term. So that's kind of a given. You shouldn't miss that one. That's pretty easy. Now this part right here, the part that's with the f of n, this is my rule. This is telling me what I need to do to get the next term in the sequence. So this right here means previous term. So if I'm wanting to find f of 2, I've got to know the previous term, and the previous term was -1. So to get f of 2, I'm just going to do 3 times -1, which gives me -3. And we just keep that pattern going. So to find the third term, I'm going to do 3 again, because that's what I'm multiplying by. And my previous term this time is -3. So by previous term, it just wants to know the term before it. Okay, so that gives me -9. And then my fourth term is going to be 3 again, because that's what we're doing in our sequence. We're just multiplying by 3. And it's the previous term, which is -9. So that gives me -27. So basically what this is saying is start with -1 and then multiply by -3. So times 3, times 3, times 3. Okay, that's all it's asking. It's not that difficult. Just make sure that you're not subtracting anything. I know a lot of people were trying to take these numbers and subtract them by 1. This is just a notation. Okay, this is just meaning what is your previous term. We're not actually going to do anything there. We're just going to take the value of the term in front of it and multiply it by 3. Now 10 says, is it a sequence? Well, a sequence means that every input has exactly one output. So does the first term have 2 different numbers it could be? No. Does the second term have 2 different numbers it could be? No. Same thing with the third and the fourth. So we would say yes. I'm going to circle yes. And again, I'm going to write that same statement that every input has exactly one output.